Hi everyone. If you're still there, I got a blue screen of death, so I I decided I ought to. Dang it! I got into the game first before I tried to come back and stream again. So anyway, hopefully this doesn't happen again in like 10 minutes, but it probably will. This is quite an odd board. There's lots of junking attacks, but there's a little bit of defense and trader. I think good enough defense and trader to not go for familiar, but probably skip mountebank as well. So he has managed to collide his traders with estates both times, and my swindler hit one of his estates, so I am pretty far behind, and I'm pretty worried that if I play this swindler, I'm not even sure if swindler was right. I kind of wanted to hit his trader, but that didn't happen. So I'm pretty far behind, and I'm a little bit lost as to what kinds of things I might want to do with this deck, unfortunately. So I know I have a trader in this next hand. He probably does as well, so I'm just going to take this. I don't know that he had a trader in that hand, but I don't know if this doesn't bode well for the tactician cage match. Excuse me. That I'd like to have. This is unfortunate. Pretty much any of these things are not really cards I want to give him. Maybe the swindler is the least harmful. Just more terminals. I don't know whether the mountebank is pretty risky or smart. He only has 2 traders, but I'm going to prefer gold. That could be totally wrong. He's also preferring gold. It won't be too long here before you actually will probably prefer a venture to a gold. But not yet. I'll take provinces pretty much when I can get them. He has a lot of silvers, but there's no draw on the board, so I think we're getting to the point where he's not going to get much use out of a market square. Well, he's got a trader, so he can just take a silver anyway. Yeah, I like having the estate tiebreaker. I like getting lucky and getting 2 provinces here. But he's going to be in a good position to get a lot of duchies in the latter half of the game, and I think he should have probably taken mountebank. This is another 8. This luck is pretty ridiculous, actually. So if I win this, I'm going to say it was on the back of really stupid good luck. I'm going to chop the gold here and buy another copper, whatever, and gain another silver on top of that. So Yeah, this for lucky. This will pretty well seal it for me. I think, or it'll come close to sealing it for me. I don't really like. I think his last venture should have been a mountebank, just as a give him a shot at getting some points back. It's not over by any stretch, actually. I still need to hit duchies consistently, which I'm not guaranteed. But I will take duchesses. Put that back. He really needs me to whiff one of these times on the duchy. Nope. So that's a game. I don't think he has a swindler. He trashed them, so there's no shot at that. I was real lucky there. So sometimes that's how the games work. But yeah, I mean, these money games, if you get 8s, there's nothing else to say. There were some choices in there that I don't think either of us got perfect at all. That's for sure. I really think I think his last venture should have been a mountebank, which would have given him a good shot at evening up those points, and then he could have taken a province if he got it. So, anyway, I don't like that choice, and actually if he had gotten that, it would have made a difference, I think, so. But not maybe a game deciding difference, who knows. At least one of those ventures got him to a province, so where maybe, although I think in those cases a mountebank would have as well. I should get another computer, a better computer. I may actually do that if I'm gonna keep doing these streams. It's a little silly to have these die in the middle on me. Or if I could figure out if there's a clear, like an obvious problem that I can fix or do something differently on my laptop, then I don't need another computer. But I don't. I think I'm probably just stuck with needing to buy another machine. So maybe I'll do that. Who knows? If I want to stream every week this cage match thing, then I probably need to. So this is like a weird junky board where you have lots of junk. There's no good trashing. Altar is okay. I mean, you'd take an altar here, I think, and try and get lots of grave robbers, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure here if I want an altar, or, sorry, excuse me, a watchtower. I'm thinking about it. Seems like the junk will be flying around, and it's good with inn and shantytown. But it's not trivial. I think I agree, though. Please play Marauder. Please play Marauder. Yes. Hooray me. I don't know here if I want to play the Watchtower. I'm probably not getting to 5. I don't really want to draw the Marauder dead. I can stick a shantytown on top, which would guarantee I play my Marauder next time. Well, not guarantee, but close to guarantee it. I guess cut it in half if it's missing. Or I can put a silver on top and give myself a shot at buying something a little bit better. We'll try this. Maybe that made my Marauder miss the shuffle, who knows. We'll get another one of these. He might hit me with the ruins here. Nope. He's gonna take a witch now. Okay. I'm going to try to keep myself pretty well defended. Altar for him, I expect. He probably plays Marauder now. Yep. Okay. So I've had perfect protection so far, but I do have the 2 watchtowers. He gets to block 1 here. When did I shuffle? I'm not sure. So I can either, let's go for the altar now. I haven't really junked him much yet. But oh well. So I don't want to play any of this stuff. We'll put it on top. We may get a curse here or something. Nope, just a library. That's not as bad. He has better stuff than me. Right now. I have, yeah, he's a little ahead here. We'll see how it ends. The grave robbers are nice. Yeah, he is going to block that. I'm going to take it in along with some other stuff. Well, we may not get the watchtower in hand. No, we did. Okay, good. We're doing okay. He's a little bit ahead. I don't know how badly, say which money loses to this or beats what we're doing. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. My next card here is an N. I guess he'll have spoils. So he's going for the province now. Oh, that's okay. So I can draw with the witch and then maybe discard. This seems better. Those are almost gone. I would like oh, that's sad. Okay. There may be shanty towns in here, so I think I want to get rid of the action. Yep. That's a shame, that's a shame. We can dump the Marauder soon if we get it in hand with the Grave Robber. He's probably going to get another province next turn. Those are the ruins. The ruins are gone. So I can either draw an extra card off the Watchtower. I'm going to draw actions here, so I might as well draw the extra card now. There goes another curse into the trash. Those may run out, and then we may have Pile times. There's nothing in here worth gaining. So the question is whether I want to upgrade this thing. I think I do. He may curse me here once or once. He shuffled everything in, and his only villages were inns, so he'll have to discard some stuff. I am, of course, sad about the curse coming through. Things look good for him. Grave Robber puts stuff on the top of the deck, is that right? That's a shame. If he has these on top, I would have Grave Robber something for a province. For sure. I think that's not a great option. Maybe it's better. What's his hand look like now? We'll see. We're still a ways from the piles. I think, right? Yeah. It would take 6 games, which is not gonna happen yet, though it will happen within a few turns probably. Maybe drawn in or something. Nope. I would have liked to probably we just put this on top. Right. Yep. Keep going around here. Fortunately, all the watchtowers came up right at the beginning of the shuffle. So I did not get a shot at playing some actions out, like a Grave Robber, and then some other stuff. But that's okay. I guess he put more watchtowers in, right? Surely. I'm gonna take a curse here, which sucks. I guess he'll go for province, yeah. Does he have another watchtower? Or another village, I mean? No. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. I think I would like to play this in. I'll Grave Robber the altar if I I guess what I could have done there was play the Shantytown and then the Grave Robber to get a bunch of stuff back into my deck, but that's okay. So he'll probably just double province or something obnoxious like that and beat me, but well, I guess a double province is somewhat unlikely. Okay, well, I have a shot at it. Not a great shot though. I don't think not playing the Shantytown can ever be right. We gotta put this on top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I draw money, I win. Either card draws me 1, right? Oh, this stinks. Okay, come on. Whew. I was lucky. Okay, well, at least I made it out of here with a tie at the very least. I'm not sure if he should have taken a province there, but it's probably his best option. Our decks are kind of... That was a weird game. Our decks were kind of bad at the end there. So, alright, on to the last one. This table name is totally unacceptable. Isotropic was better. I don't know if you know this about Adam, but he made a post where he said Goko was better than Isotropic, so you might want to reconsider this table name. I would seriously reconsider it, actually. Hey, we had perfect luck. So that was nice. Gosh, we have had the weirdest boards. We've had boards without villages, basically. Or just in. I'll tell you what. Weird games. These have been weird games. There's so many cards on this board that you don't want to buy at all. Like almost all. This is... I don't know about this one. What do you do? So you play like single ambassador into platinum big money? I mean... What do you actually do here? Like, what does the militia even, or how does the militia even hurt you? I mean, it hurts you from buying gold, basically. You have to do an ambassador because you don't want all this crap to buy platinum and stuff. It's so weird. I'm gonna take 2 ambassadors, but I'll probably mostly return. This is such a weird board. getting the Band of Misfits just, I guess, as a remodel slash militia thing. Maybe develop. I don't know. Man, if I hit 6 with like a militia though, I would buy a peddler over a gold, I think. Weirdly enough. You can ambassador your opponents are rats. People are gonna make fun of me for doing this, but I'm gonna try it. You can get rid of the rats anyways. Maybe the opening is rats peddler or rats ambassador actually, and then give your opponent rats once you've bought some peddlers. That might actually have been a better opening. That would be funny. It's that $6 peddler. I guess I'll take gold. Maybe he'll have 4 for a peddler. I don't know. Maybe I should have done a... Oh, I guess I still can. Sure, let's do militia. I feel like he's gotten a little bit ahead of me here in the deck size, but I don't know how much ahead of me. Maybe quite a lot. You know what I didn't think to do is I should have remodeled the peddler. That's what I should be doing. Oh well. Let's get our platinum now. Maybe just go for provinces here. Yeah, so now he's doing what I was doing. I have like way too many rats. But probably he does too. I guess he can take... 2 piles are gonna go. Right? I mean, the rats are gonna run. So if you can empty, say, the province, well, fairgrounds or something. I don't know. What have I got here? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 uniques. I'm trying to think if I can rush the fairgrounds, I guess. If that's a viable thing. If the rats are gonna run out. I'm gonna have too many rats in the end here. That's for sure. And not enough ambassadors to get rid of him. He's got a thin deck. Yeah, he's probably gonna win here. I think I didn't quite focus on keeping my deck under control. I don't know how to play this board though. It's really weird. Swapping rats for copper at this point is not really helpful. Because all the peddlers are gone, so you don't really help your peddlers out. Shoot. That's depressing. He'll probably take a platinum, yeah. I don't even think I have an estate here, so... I could try to empty provinces before platinum or before colonies go, but I just have, what, a couple platinum and not much else. quite odd. So I guess they get a colony now. I lost the ambassador war here. Okay. We'll buy the bank just in case that proves useful for fairgrounds. I would think he... I'm gonna get rid of 2 of these horrible little guys. Yeah, that's sad. Okay. Maybe I can catch him with more rats than he was expecting to take. I did get to give him a couple on that last shuffle. Probably not enough, but... Here's another problem, or whatever this is. 5. Yeah. Colony for me. He thought he was buying a farmland. Probably this is no. Yep. That's unfortunate. And probably he'll just get the last colony here. Unfortunately, he can shorten the game with just a band of misfits, whatever, platinum into colony or colony into colony, which makes it really hard for me to catch him. Or that too, that works. As long as you can buy any points at all. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are about 1 million different cards in his deck to let him shorten the game there. Okay, well that was a tie. I played this last one, I think, quite badly, but I don't know exactly how to play it correctly. My deck size got a little too big. So it was a weird game. I'm not sure. Anyways, he played well. And so, thanks everybody who did watch. Sorry again about the repeated technical difficulties. So, I will hope to figure something out, i.e. buy a new computer maybe. Just because I'm sick of this one crashing on me, but no promises. I may have to just quit streaming because that's annoying to restart. And I think it is related to me running this streaming software. Because it only happens when that's going. But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I will be streaming again in about 50 minutes to do the cage match with poke, and we'll just cross our fingers that the computer won't crash. But thanks so much for watching. See ya.